push myself on that.
Well, someone's got to do it. You're right. And a lot of times it's not going to be the person to themselves. The same way I don't always question. There's tons of things I need to work on unless someone tells me about them. I'm typically not going to see them in myself. And I'll give you a really good example. Because of the way that I grew up, I moved into the FYI shelter, and my parents never taught me to brush my teeth. Like, that wasn't a thing. There wasn't a routine. I don't even think we had toothbrushes for a while. And if we did, we're pretty often out of toothpaste. It was just, I didn't have a habit of doing it. No one had taught me. So naturally I had some bad breath when I moved into the FYI shelter. And those kids, that age group, they're not shy. They are not going to be nice because, like, we don't want to hurt his feelings. There was one kid, and I forgot his name, but he was old. It was older at the, considering, what's the best way to word this? The youth shelter, you can't be there at 18. So he was like 17, about to turn 18. So he was like barely able to stay there, and I was 12. So he was like the senior of the shelter kind of thing. And of course, the younger kids would make fun of me. This guy was so cool. Again, creating that understanding and figuring out when's the right moment. He came up to me, he said, "Man, I like you, Will. You're like my little brother." So he told me. I said, "Thanks, man." You know what I mean? And he said, "Hey, like, if you need anything, man, let me know." And I was like, "Well, what do you mean? Like, in this shelter, that could mean like you got some drugs, man? Like, what does that mean?" He said, "No, man, like, if you need anything, let me know. If someone's picking on you, like, I'll put them straight, man. I got you. Like, like I said, you're my little brother." And he would. If someone was like getting rude to me, that guy would look at me. I'll shout him out. His name's Nolan. I don't know him since I was a kid. Maybe he's out there somewhere in the world to hear it. He would always look at me and he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's being rude." He would go up to him, "Hey, man, leave Will alone." And he would always have my back. Kind of a gangster guy, but super cool. And he would always do that. And he came up to me one day and he said, "Hey, man, if you ever need like any hygiene stuff, like I have a bunch of stuff. I know your family doesn't come here. My family always brings me too much stuff." And that's probably not true. He probably just was trying to help me out. "I can give you some of my stuff, man." And I was like, "Yeah," it felt more like a brotherly thing. And so he's like giving me deodorants and stuff. And he said, "Hey, man, and I got this toothbrush for you." He said, "I'm gonna be really honest, man. Those kids are making fun of you. I can't go beat them up every time they're doing it. Like we agreed. But this is what we're gonna do, man. I know you don't have a routine. So first thing in the morning, this is what I want you to do. Well, you're gonna go brush your teeth. And then we have a meal, which is breakfast, and you're gonna brush them right afterwards. And then after lunch, you're gonna go brush them." He's like, "I'll tell you what, man, I'll go with you." Because the way the shelter was, it's like a dorm. There's 2 beds, and then we shared a bathroom, and he was the other one. So he's like, "Dude, just meet me there. This is the time." And like, again, like a brother, we would brush our teeth together. And so I got into a habit. And what an awesome way for that person to treat that, which the other kids, the same thing. At the end of the day, no one wanted to live with a guy with bad breath. That's what it was to them. Mm-hmm. To me, I didn't want to have bad breath either. I just was a kid and no one taught me. Right. So I didn't know. But for him to catch that and do it the right way and to go about it like that was way more impactful. He got the end result, which is Will brushing his teeth and fresher breath. But those other kids were just being super rude and didn't connect to me, and it made me shy away. Mm-hmm. And I never once thought I need to brush my teeth to make them stop making fun of me. It made me feel like I need to lock myself in my room.
Oh,
so they said, it didn't do the desired effect, but what the other guy, Nolan, did, 100% did. Mm-hmm. And I take little pieces of all the experiences I've been through in life since I didn't grow up with parents. And that guy taught me how to do that by doing it for me. And that was super impactful, just the way that he was able to relate to me in that way. Again, same end result. He just did it better.
And I mean, I think...
Hey there, subscribers. What do I gotta do to get subscriptions by you? Will you subscribe? It's down below. Hit the red button. No.